You're just gonna have a lot of love.
We're feeling the love with Lindsey Vonn. Plus, who's the better cuddler, her fiance or her dog? We'll find out. And we've got the stories that define the week on People in 10. I'm Andrea Boehlke, bringing you the biggest stories we can't stop talking about, your favorite Instagrams, everything you need to know about pop culture right now. Plus, we catch up with Lindsey Vonn, all in 10 minutes. So let's dive right in with the first 5. Kicking things off with our new Sexiest Man Alive.
My name is Michael B. Jordan, and I am this year's Sexiest Man Alive. The people said it. The people said it.
Yes, we did.
He's the kind of guy that when you meet him, he makes a connection. He wants you to know you've been seen, you've been heard. And that's the impression that he leaves you with. And it's perfect for Sexiest Man Alive.
And Michael is embracing his new title.
Everybody has their comments and they have, things they want to say about it. And they always made their joke at me like, Mike, it's the one thing you're probably not going to get. And it was just like, I was like, yeah, whatever, kind of brush it off. So it was a good feeling. It was cool. It's cool. It's a good club to be a part of.
Michael chiseled his body for Creed, wowed us as Black Panther's ruthless villain, and he continues to make his mark on the world.
He sees change as how it will better the future. He doesn't sit by and just expect other people to do something. He takes the lead.
You gotta just believe in yourself and do what you feel is really right.
Watch the full episode of Sexiest Man Alive, Michael B. Jordan, and our Sexiest Man in Quarantine, Dan Levy, on People TV. And there's even more sexiness in this week's issue of People. The drama between Taylor Swift and Scooter Braun grew this week after Variety reported on Monday that Scooter sold the masters of Taylor's first 6 albums for more than $300 million.
After all the back and forth with Scooter and Taylor, she obviously is still pretty frustrated. Taylor said that she learned a few weeks ago that her masters had been sold without her knowledge for the second time. Taylor revealed that she did attempt to buy back her work, but she was told she'd have to sign an ironclad non-disclosure agreement and she would only be able to speak positively about Scooter Braun. Even her legal team told her that this wasn't normal, so she wasn't willing to agree to that.
Even though a private equity company bought the masters, Taylor says that Scooter's company will still profit off of her old music for many years. But as of November 1st, she's legally allowed to re-record her first 5 albums, and she's doing just that.
Taylor is actually enjoying the process of re-recording her songs. In her statement, Taylor said that re-recording her album has been creatively fulfilling and exciting, and she teased to the fans that there's a few surprises in store too.
All right, on to the Instagrams you've been loving this week.
Lick the plate, honey. Let it go.
Thank you so much.
Shay Mitchell's daughter, Atlas Noah, is leaving no crumb left behind. And mom writes that she's never been more proud. We're getting a first look at Gwen Stefani's statement engagement ring from her fiance, Blake Shelton.
I have to stay in the car because of COVID, but I'm here to support Blake.
Her square-cut diamond is big and it's beautiful, and yes, we're a little jealous. Steph Curry's day-date with his wife Ayesha was a slam dunk.
Good job, kid.
I am the best planner ever not. Sometimes you get it right by accident.
They enjoyed some quality couple time on a romantic bike ride along the California coast. And Dolly Parton is proving she really is America's sweetheart. The country legend is trending this week because of her $1 million donation to create the Dolly Parton COVID-19 Research Fund.
I just wanted it to do good.
Her donation partially funded Moderna's COVID-19 vaccine research. The company revealed on Monday their vaccine is 94.5% effective in preliminary trials. So thank you, Dolly. Moving on now to our Holidays Today and Everyday series, brought to you by Lifetime, where the holidays are for everyone, with new holiday movies all season long. Our favorite stars are helping us celebrate today, sharing their favorite parts of the most festive time of year.
It officially becomes the holidays once I start receiving tamales from my mom and all my tias.
We have this little thing that I've had since I was a kid. It's a little log cabin that we burn pine in, and once I smell that, it's on.
Getting some eggnog and nice food, and we get to cook together.
It's got to be Thanksgiving and football games.
A white elephant gift exchange is definitely another tradition that I love.
We do this drummer boy dinner every year in the beginning of December.
My favorite holiday tradition is decorating the tree.
Getting the Christmas tree up. colorful and all these amazing different ornaments from all through the years.
I like things to be organized and to have a certain pattern. Green, red, gold, green, red, gold, green, red, gold.
I just love all the lights to be gold and just really glitzy, sparkly.
I love crinkle cookies.
Cookies.
Any kind of Christmas cookie.
Mimi's no-bake cookies.
Holiday cookies.
Gingerbread cookies.
Sugar cookies.
I love this song by the Osmonds. It literally goes, "It never snows in LA." Santa Baby.
Of course, Mariah Carey.
Shout out to Elvis's Blue Christmas. Classic right there.
Home Alone. Kevin.
Christmas Vacation.
The Santa Claus with Tim Allen. I love it.
I was just recently actually introduced to The Elf. I'd never seen it. So it's become one of my favorites.
Santa! Oh my God!
I love Charlie Brown's Christmas. I love Christmas movies.
I love them too. I think my favorite's Home Alone. Can't really top it. Now let's move on to some screen time. I'm so excited because Lindsey Vonn is joining us virtually. She and her pup Lucy are hosting a new competition show called The Pack. It's so much fun to watch. You have to check it out.
We're gonna take 12 dogs and their partners. They'll travel to beautiful countries and compete in epic challenges. Right, Luce?
So for these final 5 minutes of the show, Lindsey, I'm gonna ask you 5 questions. For question number 1, we want 1 answer. For question number 2, we want 2, and so on. So let's get started. What is one skill that you've either learned or honed in 2020?
I would love to say cooking, but that's not true.
Do you need me here for support, or are you okay?
I have a knife in my hand.
I think I've gotten better at my hockey, my puck handling skills. You know, PK is always in the garage working on his skills. So I think I've gotten a little bit better because he's taught me a little bit. So that's been fun.
Now that we're in quarantine, now that we're spending a lot of time with our significant others, you sometimes learn new things. So what are 2 things that you've learned about PK since quarantining with him?
He likes to snuggle a lot more than I thought, which he's going to be really mad at me for saying, but it's true. He loves a good snuggle, even more than I do.
Isn't that funny though? Because guys pretend they're not into cuddling, but deep down, they really are.
Under that hard exterior shell, he's very soft.
This little snuggler.
I also learned that he's really not a great swimmer, but we have been working on that.
Okay, don't drown me. Okay.
Because your show, The Pack, is all about dogs, you're obviously this huge dog lover. What are your 3 favorite activities to do with Lucy?
I love going on walks, especially here in New Jersey. There's tons of trails, so she loves exploring. Honestly, I just love sitting on the couch and snuggling with her. Like, she is the best snuggler, even better than PK, which is hard to imagine. I love to dress her up, but she doesn't really like that. So that's more for me than it is for her.
What is your favorite outfit for her?
I've got this really cool like hand knit unicorn sweater. It has like the ears on the unicorn, and like I put the hood on, and it's blue and rainbow and has a little tail. It's really cute.
But she doesn't like it.
Nope, she hates it. Yep. The one thing on the show that she wasn't really that into was the costumes, but we matched and I thought it was awesome.
I just saw on Instagram you called out body shamers in this post where you posted some swimsuit pictures, and I love that you did this because I just think it's so ridiculous that people body shame or even do any sort of hate on social media. It drives me crazy. What are 4 ways that we can tackle body shamers and also promote body love and positivity?
You need to be more accepting, you know. It doesn't matter what you look like, what shape you have, how much cellulite you have, how many wrinkles you have, like who cares? You know, it matters if you're a good person and you're kind to one another. That's the main thing. So, you know, acceptance and love. We need to love each other, you know, especially right now. The most important thing we can do is be kind to one another. You know, there's no reason to tear each other down. Third thing I would say is everyone is different. You know, everyone has their differences. We just need to accept that we all are different, and that makes us all great. And then the 4th thing, loving ourselves.
You're hosting the show The Pack, which is such a wonderful, joyous show. What are 5 things that fans and dog lovers can expect to see on The Pack?
You can expect to see adventure. It's an international show, so we go to a ton of different countries. They do incredible challenges.
Found one. We got one! Good job, Dixie. Good job, Dixie.
It was amazing to me how the dogs grew and learned. You're gonna see the bond between dogs and humans. 4, I think that dogs are capable of so much more than you expect. I mean, yes, when you come home, they love you, they're always loyal, but they're also capable of so much more. And I think you really can see that in the show. And the last thing is you're just gonna have a lot of love. It's just a really happy show. It makes you really love animals.
Well, Lindsey, thank you so much for joining us today. And everyone, make sure you watch Lindsey Vonn and her pup Lucy hosting The Pack when it premieres November 20th on Amazon Prime Video. All right, time's up. See you next Thursday.